Single mothers do not get enough credit, not even close. People see a woman with children and assume she is managing, but they don't see what it costs her to keep everything running. The mental load, the emotional pressure, the exhaustion, the fear, the constant calculations in her head. Bills, school lunches, work schedules, appointments, groceries, bedtime routines, future worries, all while pretending she's okay. Because many single mothers don't have the luxury of falling apart. There is nobody coming home to take over. Nobody saying, "I'll handle dinner tonight. You rest. I've got the kids." So she keeps going, even when she's sick, even when she's heartbroken, even when she's terrified about money, even when her body is screaming for rest. And somehow, she still makes the children feel safe. That's the part people don't talk about enough. Single mothers are often carrying adult levels of stress while still trying to create childhood magic. Birthday cakes, school projects, Christmas mornings, swimming lessons, homework, goodnight hugs. She becomes the provider, the comfort, the planner, the protector, the emotional anchor. Both mother and father, and most of the world barely notices. People will criticize single mothers for everything. Too soft, too strict, working too much, not working enough, dating too soon, staying single too long. No matter what she does, someone has an opinion. But very few people ask, how is she carrying all this alone? Because the truth is, many single mothers are surviving levels of pressure that would emotionally break most people. And still, they show up every day, tired but present, scared but trying, exhausted but loving her children deeply. And maybe the hardest part is this: single mothers often have nowhere safe to collapse, because children still need breakfast, even when her heart is breaking. The school run still happens, even when she cries herself to sleep. Life does not pause just because she's overwhelmed. So she becomes strong, not the glamorous kind of strong, the quiet kind, the kind that keeps functioning under impossible pressure, the kind that silently sacrifices sleep, dreams, peace, and sometimes even her own identity to make sure her children feel secure. And one day, many single mothers realize something heartbreaking. Nobody was ever going to rescue them. So they rescued themselves, slowly, quietly, painfully. They learned how to survive, how to budget, how to stay calm during chaos, how to keep going while emotionally exhausted. And maybe that's why single mothers become so deep, because suffering changes people. Responsibility changes people. Surviving alone changes people. And so does love. And despite everything, most single mothers still remain soft with their children, still patient, still affectionate, still hopeful. That is strength. Not perfection, strength. So if you're a single mother listening to this tonight, I hope you know this. The world may never fully understand how much you carry, but your children will remember who stayed, who showed up, who kept loving them, even while carrying the weight of the world alone. And one day, when your children are older, they may finally realize their mother was one of the strongest people they ever knew.